So forgive me, I look horrible right now. I look horrible and I know it. So, okay, purpose of this video. I need as most of you know, when you do your eye makeup, you need a nice base to start off with. Now, I refuse to go and spend $20 on an eyeshadow base for Max Painterly, Soft Ochre, etc. So, and we already know that I'm Miss Frugal Pants. I like to save money where I can. I don't want to spend tons of money on makeup. So, I already have two bases here, drugstore obviously by NYX, okay? Purpose of this video is I'm going to show you how, if you have the same problem I do as far as finding a skin tone base that will match you, this video is for you, okay? If you're my shade, or actually if you're any shade in between the white and this skin color, because this skin color is not suitable for everyone. Do you see that? It's too dark, okay? So, I'm going to mix the two. That's the purpose of this video, girls. I am going to show you how I made a base that is, and it looks yellow in the camera, but it's not, I promise you, that is better suited for people of my shade. So, if you're interested in knowing how I made this product, please keep on watching. Let's get started. I have my NYX eyeshadow base in the flesh tone, and I have the NYX eyeshadow base in white. Now, what I'm going to do is, you can buy little containers at any of your, you know, drugstores, craft stores, etc. I just took this, it was a lip gloss by Michelle Phan. I wasn't a fan of Michelle Phan. This lip gloss anyway. So what I did was, I'm just recycling this little container. I cleaned it out and used some vinegar, you know, apple cider vinegar, to make sure that all the residue, because, you know, some lip glosses can be a little oily. So you want to make sure that if you're going to recycle a container, that you use some kind of agent. Like I said, I used apple cider vinegar. It does the trick perfectly. It just gets this completely clean. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take that. And I also have these little scoopy things that I got from Sephora. It came with Glam Glow samples that I got. So you can use, you know, anything that you have. You can use a plastic spoon, a plastic knife, a wooden, you know, a wooden what, Tina? One of those wooden craft stick things. Anything that will serve for the purpose of scooping out the products, putting it in the new one, and mixing it together. You get my drift. So, and I'm also going to be using a primer. You can use any kind of primer you'd like, girls. I just have a lot of these by Black Radiance, the eyeshadow primers. So I'm just going to use this one. And it is this white? It has a little bit of a color to it, not much. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to move this so you can see. I'm just going to begin by putting, now I'm lefty, so forgive me if I block you. So I'm just going to begin by squeezing out some of this product, and you just kind of wing it, girls. I'm not saying that there's a exact amount. It's just dependent on your container, how much you want to make, etc. So let me get a little something to put this on. And I probably should have had this out prior to hitting record, but you know how it be sometimes. Okay, so there's that. Now, that's how much I've put in there for now. Then I'm going to take, let's see, which one do I want to start with? My goodness. Let's go with the flesh tone. And you're going to use a clean one of these for each one, obviously, because you don't want to go mixing. Do you see how dark that is, girls? Probably not, because the lighting is horrible. This is too dark for my skin. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to take a good amount of this. Okay, and I'm going to scrape it into my container. Then I'm going to take, I'm just going to use the same one that I used the primer. Okay, then I'm going to take my white and I'm going to scoop out some of this. Now, you have to gauge it because obviously what you want is a shade that is going to be good for your eyelid color. I'm going for something comparable to like a MAC Painterly. Obviously, there's different shades of bases. They have, MAC has one in soft ochre, which is for the lighter skinned girls, way lighter than me. So yeah, you just want to play with this and mix it up. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. So you kind of want to mix it up. Ooh. And play with it and just make sure that you get the perfect shade for you. So I'm going to stop this part of the video here, continue on adding, you know, adding the white and the skin color until I get my perfect shade, and I will be back with you girls. So I am done with my shade mixing. So we started off with Skin Tone Base and White Base from NYX. And there you go, okay? Now what I went ahead and did was used a, you know, recycled a container. So I'm going to show you, and I'm actually going to move the camera because I want you to be able to see it in the light, the comparison. All right, let's see here. Okay, so here is the Skin Tone color, okay? This is the regular one that comes from NYX. And here is it next to the one that I mixed. So you can definitely see, here's the one that I made here. The difference. It's lighter. It will match my skin tone better. So yeah, and what I did was, now it's very tricky to like get the product in there. And as you can see, or maybe you can, maybe you can't. When you mix these up, girls, you know, the two bases in with the shadow primer, just the heat from, you know, the mixing, etc., being, you know, pushed off with, you know, push off this little guy with your finger. It gets warm and liquidy almost, okay? So basically what you do is, it's tricky to get it in there without it being all you know, all over the edge of the container. You just wipe it off with a wipey like I have, and then what you're going to do is just put the cap on, and you're just going to tap it. And if you tap it, you're going to see how it all goes down to the bottom. Okay, giving you like a flat, you know, a flat, clean looking surface. So let me put you back, okay? Now, you're not done from here, okay? What you need to do next is, because it's liquidy in consistency, let me bring you closer. What you want to do is, you're going to want to go ahead and put the cap back on your newly mixed base, and you're going to want to put this in the refrigerator, or the freezer. I'm just going to stick mine in the refrigerator for a little bit, just to make that set like how the NYX bases are. Okay, so it's a little firmer. And from there, you're all set, girls. You'll be able to use your base. But let me go ahead and swatch it actually for you, just to show you. I almost forgot to show you the final product. And of course, my fingers are all blah. Okay, so I'm just going to use a brush. Okay, so here it is. Let's see if I can swatch it for you. Okay, so there's my mixed color, and I'm actually, let me swatch it and then I will show you in the lights. And I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the NYX skin colored one. Oh yeah, so you're going to see the difference that I'm talking about. You could probably just see it from there. Do you see the difference? This is the NYX one in skin color and skin tone, and then this is the one that I mixed with the white to give it a lighter shade to match me. So I will be using this in upcoming tutorials, and yeah, so you'll be able to see it in action. But I figured, let me show you girls the process, you know, that goes into making it. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, just leave it in the comments below if there's anything that you girls have a suggestion for a video, or if there's something that you know, have problems with, or there's a product that you can't find, you know, just give me a little shout in the comments, and perhaps I have a remedy or recipe or anything else that could help you out. So, love you girls. Bye.